Welcome back to the Mobsters YouTube channel, everybody. In this episode we're installing the BODYKIT, or attempting to. Enjoy! So I'll run you through what we've got here. Bumper, rear bumper, side skirts. They're all part of the JSAI Vertex Rep kit that you could call it. So it's all fiberglass stuff. As you can see, I've already done a bit of stuff on the front bumper here, so I'm trying to make the Soarer front end look good because, as we all know, it didn't from the start. So we deleted the high beams. That I don't really mind, but that was just if you saw earlier, which you better have watched the previous episodes. That's all for the venting and ducting for the coolers on each side, and then I've just deleted the indicator. So that's the front bumper. The rear bumper here, nothing different about it per se. Twin exit exhaust, of course, which we'll keep, and I think it's a pretty slick looking bumper. Happy with how she goes. Will she fit? That's going to be the interesting part of everything, seeing how all the fiberglass stuff fits. It's probably going to be a nightmare. I haven't had much or any experience really fitting fiberglass kits as a whole, so yeah, it could be an absolute shit fight. So, I hope it isn't, but we're going to find out really. Yeah. The fender here, this isn't part of the kit. This came with the rear over fenders. This is a plus 25mm front fender. It's I can't remember the brand. Anyway, it's cool. We'll cut out the little vent there, which is kind of neat. But she's pretty heavy. Like she's thick fiberglass in here. But yeah, the front end lining up is going to be an interesting thing because I haven't seen this or ever lined up properly, so I haven't studied how it goes. Moving on. Side skirts. Part of the Vertex Rep kit that we got as well. They could be interesting to mount up. I'm curious how they're going to go. They look pretty neat, but they kind of also angle. If you're looking straight on down the car, they kind of tilt out that way a bit. So that's going to be interesting seeing how that all goes. Yeah, these could be quite interesting to line up as well. And then, final piece, this big bad boy right here. This is a falcon bulge, but it's not a factory one, of course. It's not. I didn't cut it off a falcon bonnet. It's also bigger. This is a 4-inch lift rise. It's made by the fiberglass factory. They did a pretty good job. It's a nice piece, and this is not part of the body kit, but I'm going to include it with it because another bit of black fiberglass here. We need this because the blower lid is sticking through the bonnet, so I've got this here to hide that, and hopefully it can all line up and it's not too much of a hack job. But yeah, I've got to mould this to the bonnet of the car. Anyway, yeah.
So, patching the boot. This is where the Soarer badge used to be, but the previous owner, or the owner before that, I should say, 2 owners ago, the proper crackheads, when they did the black respray, they actually pulled the badge and they filled these with bog, and it got painted over, so you didn't actually know that until you take all the paint off, and so hence why I'm doing this at the wrong time at the end. But I should be able to shoot paint in through one of the little like rubber bumpers and paint all that, so it should be sealed. I think I can make it work. But yeah, I've got to fill these up and grind them back, flatten them out, because one of the bits of filler actually fell out while I was lifting the boot around. So I was like, well, definitely can't afford to risk running that bog, because knowing my luck, it would fall out after it's all painted and good. So yeah, thank myself later for this one, definitely. But yeah, that's what this is about.
Alrighty, so bonnet is back on the car, and I fiberglassed the cowl onto the bonnet. As you saw in the earlier footage, I glued it down with that panel bonding 3M stuff, which I just managed to get enough of, and it's set, which was good because I wasn't properly mixing it with the tube little nozzle thing. I was just going hard with treating it like it was body filler kind of mixing style. Anyway, she's on, she's stuck down good. I blended it and it's pretty close to flat now. I'm just going to chase it once more with the orbiters to smooth out that a tiny bit more, and then I'll start putting body filler over the whole thing and get it all nice and flat looking. Make sure this is smooth and not ripply, and it's practical, this one, because I got a hole beneath it, so it's cool. It should hopefully clear the lid. I'm talking like I haven't measured. I have measured, it does, but I'm unlucky, so things can change, know what I mean?
Anyway, and unlike most bonnet bulges or reverse cowls I should have just worn, your sick SV6 Commodores, this one does have a hole underneath it, so it's serving a purpose. Now, I know you could argue that your SV6 reverse cowl, your big 8-inch weapon of a thing, blocking out vision of small children and other cars and stuff in your peripherals, you could say that has a purpose of looking mint, and I'd agree, because it's still matte black plastic colour, tech screwed in your red bonnet. That is hectic, but I'm trying to be almost as practical as them. Anyway, not quite serving as good a purpose, but it's close. It's close. Anyway, oh, dropping scissors. I should also admit this thing has slightly warped on me, which is really annoying, but that's just my luck. You could say it's my ignorance of not paying attention and doing enough research. Completely right. I've solved it to the best of my abilities. The bonnet shuts fine, it closes fine, but if you really went looking for it, you could find that it slightly sits higher on that side when it wants to lift that way a little bit more. I shouldn't admit that, because now everyone's going to go looking for it if they ever see the car in person. Fuck off. Anyway, it could come down to a number of things. It had a giant hole in it for quite a while, and I was sitting the bonnet shut off, or the little makeshift bonnet prop on that side, and that can maybe do it. And then I didn't realise and rectify that before I put the cowl on, or the bulge. Stuck in my mind now. So maybe that helped hold it in place where it wasn't meant to be. It could have been the welding I was doing. I didn't think it was exactly. I know welding, heating up and cooling definitely can warp stuff, but the way it behaved was not in the spot I was doing it. But hey, I'll admit to all of them being the reasons for it. I've pretty much solved it. I'm happy with how the panel gaps and all that line up. They're going to be still spotty dog, but yeah, kicked my ass for a couple of days. I was trying to get it to work again, that's for sure. But she's good. She's good now. Let's go. G'day my fellow shard buses. I just want to get some dubbing over here at the end of the video to talk about the key aspect of all the bodywork going forward, which is the amount of missing footage I've got. I've still got hours worth, but there's key aspects and factors along the lines where there's just no footage to show this bit being done. And another worry is I don't actually have the car being put in primer after all the bodywork's complete. Like, granted, the car's still not in colour, so that doesn't matter, but it's still an important bit to show it all, ending up looking normal and half completed in everyone's favourite colour, Nardo Grey. Anyway, there's still another part 2 of bodywork to come, and there'll be another like 2.5 part, you could say, where I put the engine bay in colour, and I might be able to find the primer stuff, but I'm worried I don't. So yeah, keep watching, there's more to come, but yeah, apologies for not showing all the bodywork stuff that's been done to the car. If I ever find it, I'll be able to, or ever recover the damage footage, I'll be able to reinsert it, you can say. But yeah, that's kind of all I got. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for the next part in the bodywork series on the Cracken